am very tired, so I may not be as here or coherent as I normally am.
You're not
Yeah.
usually pretty
Hey,
short.
I just woke up, so I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
My brain isn't really fully running.
Brain.exe failed to load.
Yep.
Please reboot.
I totally relate.
This is the pre-stream section where we wait for people to show up.
Okay, fine. I'll wake up the rest of me.
Watching my dogs like a hawk because they're stupid. And
Are
I
they behaving badly?
Yes, these guys. Well, I mean, I don't know why they fought just a second ago. Maybe because the puppy was being really close to me, and they were jealous.
Whatever happened to those, like, secret books we found?
Did we find secret books?
From, like, Herc's library.
Yeah, they're in TG's butt.
A lot of things from that era are on TG's butt.
I intended to get them out and give them to you because they definitely looked like used kind of stuff.
Okay, that has to be saved as a clip. Whatever happened to those books we had that were those special books? Oh, they're inside someone's butt. Okay.
Okay, so I have a new fancy clip command that supposedly does this. Let me see if this one worked. Did we find secret books?
From, like, Herc's library.
Yeah, they're in TG's butt. There we go. It worked.
Consequence.
They're in TJ's butt. Perfect. Okay, so you can use exclamation point clip to do a clip
Automatically.
automatically.
Automatically, I like that.
Yeah. It's automagical if you can't explain how it works.
Okay.
Or if it's especially fancy.
All right. So I think the last thing we were doing was wait, no, that's not true. Fabian was in the Tower of Monsters or the Labyrinth, right? Well, we're all in the Labyrinth.
No one. Okay, so the location that you discovered to be the Labyrinth, no one is inside of.
Okay.
Fabian is currently inside. Oh, by the way, Laurel.
Yes.
We have discovered the Labyrinth, and also Daedalus, and also the giant hoofed bullfrog that it's supposed to capture.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone want to summarize what happened last week? So
I can only summarize what happened with my character.
tell us what you did. Please badly explain what you did.
Okay. Listening went insane due to body changes, and in an attempt to protect Vivelda, fought Fibian. Fibian was emotionally devastated and fled, so they wouldn't hurt the people they care about. and then let's see. Then Vivelda tried to get out of the cave, but there are more barriers than listening had actually created, and it turned out opening the door was like a special key. And yes, that's about it.
Right.
Fabian, what did you do last week?
Nothing. I was just.
Fabian had a depressive episode last week. She did do things despite her commentary.
Mhm.
I just did. I was just. Relaxing and, not pondering the morality of existence.
Doubt.
Oh yeah, and there's a bullfrog, and I'm going to befriend it,
That's
even though it will probably kill me.
probably.
Yep.
Probably.
Siding with monsters.
And Vivelda, what were you up to?
I did a lot of yelling at Listening Chaos.
Okay, but I meant last week.
I mean, that's what I did last week. It's the main thing I did.
That's what you do every week.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything else of note last week. Just yelling.
That's not at all true. Okay, so Laurel, while you were gone, I did a slight recon. Instead of a instead of a quarter of sweet wind with a pile of gold, it was a treasure room
Okay.
behind the waterfall. So, Vivelda broke the treasure room.
Yeah, I did do that, but that was involved with the yelling at Listening Chaos. It was an essential part of yelling at Listening Chaos. I then yelled at the wall. Crazy girl yells at Cloud.
Uh-huh. Oh, also, you're responsible for my mood change. You just don't know it.
I am not. Oh.
Well, not you.
Oh, Laurel. Yes.
Yeah. Laurel's responsible for my mood change.
It is actually Laurel's fault. Not Laurel's
theme
fault, because listening
that-
is theoretically an adult. Theoretically.
The theme that Laurel was up to last week was after drinking a whole bunch of that water, Laurel kind of went into like a trance-like autopilot and climbed up the wall, then started walking along the direction that the water was flowing from.
Okay.
So Laurel, you're at a beachside.
What would you like to do?
Oh.
You kind of. Oh, okay. So my apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt. I forgot to say, you kind of have this vague idea of what happened to get you here, but you aren't entirely sure, like, the path you took to get here. All you know is you're about waist deep in the water on what appears to be a beach.
Well, first I'm gonna get out of the water.
You sure about that? It's nice water.
Well, you should have said that. Most beach water I've ever been to is fucking freezing.
This one isn't particularly warm or anything. It's just nice. It's just nice to feel it seep in through your skin,
You're a plant.
almost as if your legs are made of roots.
You're a plant.
Yeah.
Breaking plant discovers water. It's nice.
No,
I'm just giving you
try to find anything in my surroundings while standing there and kind of soaking in wonderful water.
Okay. Um,
You're leaving.
at first, you weren't certain what exactly it was. It looks like a ridge on the water, just like moving about independently. But it appears to have started moving towards you, and you can more clearly see that this is a submerged pirate boat floating upside down, floating towards you.
Yeah, I'm headed for shore.
You sure? Like you're technically on the shore. You're definitely too shallow for them to get to you.
I'm still why you're the worst. Stop gaslighting your players.
It's nice water. It's not even salty.
The water will grant all your dreams.
Gaslight
It's not-
keep girl boss.
It's not poison. It's burning. It's different.
It's not burning. It feels great.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess with any of what this pirate ship is. And it's floating under the freaking water. Well,
It does look sus.
It's floating.
sounds sus to me.
So pirate ships float against the surface tension of the water using buoyancy, right?
What?
yeah.
This one is doing the exact same thing, except the surface tension of the water is from underneath. It's just the same thing. It's buoyant to the part where it presses up against the surface of the water, but the surface tension of the water keeps it under.
So it's like seeing a pirate ship from a fish's perspective.
Yeah.
Underwater pirate ship.
Could loot them, see if they have any booty.
I got your booty. Right here.
You're killing me over here. Absolutely killing me.
Considering what you did last time, not convinced that's a bad thing.
Right.
Harsh.
What I do last time?
I will let you make a roll to try and leave the water.
But I had to roll to try and get out of the.
This
out
just
of
keeps
water.
getting better and better.
Yeah, you have to roll to make. You have to roll to convince yourself that you actually want to get out of the water.
Can't make will saves in this game. Do you have a move that will help you do the thing the DM doesn't want you to do?
Hey, let me see. Let me see if I do. I do not. Damn it.
I mean, there's always Defy Disaster, which we've been using as like a catch-all. Ooh, you could instead call on a toxic power.
Always call toxic power.
I've got so many toxic powers. Which one do you want to call on? You could roll Defy Disaster Hearts.
Defy Disaster Heart. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because I'm... Oh, great. Plus 0. Because I am lost. I don't know what to do about this boat.
Actually, I'm lost. All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
Shut up. You could have a move that lets you do something to the boat.
I don't have any of those either.
What class are you?
Uh,
I don't recall. If you're trying to keep it a secret, just post in your secret channel.
oh no, I'm not trying to keep it a secret. I just can't find the right tab. Trickster.
Trickster, yes.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna swim out to the boat.
Do it. FAFO.
Yeah, exactly. You never find anything out if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Submit to the water.
I mean, that's certainly an option. Not as
Reject silver and return to water.
all is water.
Okay, so you're submerging.
Yes.
You're submerging into the water.
Just see if I can get a better view of the boat.
Okay. I will remind you that it's kind of a pain to unsubmerge later.
Well, can she just like swim across the surface like a regular swimmer, like back breaststroke stuff?
You could do that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she's not going underwater.
I thought you said you were going to like. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You swim over the. It's still a ways out, so like it's a trip, but the crew has definitely noticed that you're approaching them, just like they were approaching you. The crest seems the crest that is where the boat is on the surface seems to like open up in a I don't know what the shape's called, so I'm just call it an I shape.
Okay.
The highest part of the crest like splits to reveal a
Like a letter I or like an eyeball?
like an eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah. It splits just to widen that portion of the crest some, and then a large metal skewer pistons out through the surface of the water. And the metal skewer like goes back the metal skewer gets accompanied by a metal tube, then goes back in. So the metal tube's keeping the door open, and that expands a little, and like 2 or 3 pirate individuals pop out of the metal tube, sitting on like surfboards. They have surfboards. They pop out and land on their surfboards and like start paddling over to you.
Well, I'm gonna stop swimming towards them. I'll let them come to me.
The first one to pop out, and therefore the closest to you, stops at a pretty good distance from you and is like, "Ho there! What brings you here?"
I have no idea. What are you doing underwater?
It is what keeps us alive.
Okay, I only caught half of that.
It is what keeps us alive. From the water, we need not eat or drink or sleep. We need not eat, save, drink, or sleep.
It's their river of sun that provides all their needs.
So, Ugh.
What?
Laurel, did you catch it this time?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Tell the pirates that you can't talk to them unless they know your safety word.
I can't open it.
It's pineapple.
Now go away. These kids are driving me crazy.
Okay, so you know how most scales in the animal kingdom are like pressed tightly together, so they're essentially they're essentially just a studded cloth that's very tightly studded.
Yes.
The scales on these individuals are very clearly overlapping. So most of their places, so like, it'd be easier to say pull a scale off, but it'd be harder to pierce because most of their scales are overlapping a lower one. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're fish people?
No, they're definitely a type of reptile.
Okay, amphibious reptiles.
Amphibious reptiles.
Yeah.
Is it an ichthyosaurus?
Isn't that dinosaur with like the big flippers?
Yeah.
Like the Loch Ness
Yeah.
monster is supposed to be?
But it's not a dinosaur.
No. Loch Ness is a plesiosaur.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Ichthyosaurs are the ones that have like the really long snout, and they're a lot more fish-like than dinosaurs.
Okay, I think I've seen a
Kinda-
picture.
Kind of dolphin shaped.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly. Like a big, nasty, scary dolphin.
Yeah, okay.
Based off of that description, I would not call them dolphin shaped.
Like only kind of dolphin shaped, like not really.
I'm looking through Google pictures.
Like a
Yeah,
turtle dolphin.
I am too, but I'm looking for an ichthyosaur.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not looking for that. I don't know how to spell that. I'm looking for. Yeah, the answer to your inquiry is definitely fictional. I describe these as having no real world counterpart.
Okay, fine.
Okay. They're
D&D troglodytes.
Fine.
We're on out of character chat.
Sorry.
Yep, those are teeth dolphins. Not that.
Wow, I hate it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Chunky teeth dolphin.
Yes. So their snout comes to like 2 distinct points instead of 1, and they have a poison fang at the. It doesn't come to like a tip; it comes to like a curve, but they have a poison fang at the tip of each curve, and that one's smiling at you, so you're probably not a big problem.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And now waking brain has lost train of thought.
You're getting approached by people you described as dressed like pirates.
I've been approached by underwater people dressed as pirates.
Yes.
Claim they don't come out of the water because it fulfills every one of their needs.
You should find out how they do it so you can do that.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. So how can I become one with the water too?
Good news, actually. Now that you think about it, you kind of already have. This you don't feel hungry or tired or really thirsty technically. And it hasn't done what the sun does in like super fast mend all your ouchies, but like it's soothing when put over your bumps and bruises and scratches.
Hmm. So, well, my next question would be, can I join your crew? Pirates, shit. But
Well, it's been a while since we haven't had someone like us, the jester to their scales,
right.
on our crew.
Racist.
So I'm not sure why not, to be perfectly honest. You don't have any friends though? Like, this isn't a typical place people find themselves.
I lost them somewhere back there, and I have no idea how to get back to them.
Oh. So you're just letting bygones be bygones, and we're going to forget about them and go about our piratey days?
That's a healthy psyche. Just no
I mean,
attachment.
Your party is currently a hot mess, so I don't really blame you.
Well, they're a mess because of what they did.
Laurel was actually tranced that entire time, so doesn't know of the hot mess.
Yeah.
But I still don't blame her. Makes a lot of sense.
But now, the hot mess thing is not just a recent development.
It's true. It's true.
The
Velvet always looks this good.
That's a fact.
Have you seen a glass frog or?
Listen, Flower. I don't know what to call you.
Flytrap. Just call me
Flytrap. Laurel. Okay, Laurel. We've met some green individuals similar to you, but that's it. And also, a lot of them have like attachment issues with the water. Do you need us to help with that?
Oh no. I have no problem with the water. I'm quite enjoying it, actually.
Yep, that's what we were talking about. Whatever. If it's not a problem, it's not a problem. We haven't ever seen anything we'd describe as a glass frog, let alone the fact that you seem to think it'd move. Most of our glass doesn't move.
No, I don't know how she moves either. I just know she does.
Well, yeah, none of our moving glass we'd describe as a frog, so can't really help you there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, are they asking about me?
You're the only one I knew how to... I was asking if they'd seen any of you, but I didn't know how to describe the other two. You're the only one who vaguely...
Apparently, the pirates have glass that moves, but they wouldn't describe it as a frog. It appears, to those of you wondering in chat, it appears as though Fibian's internet has spontaneously combusted, as in Fibian's not on Discord right now. So that'll sort itself out probably, and if it doesn't, I'll send Rend over.
Look, I have a button. I can't solve the problem, but it can make it less confusing.
Yep. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with the pirate situation, so we're going over to the
This is what I get for missing
loot box.
It's alright.
You said loot box?
Yeah, it was a box full of loot, and then you opened it up, and it was rather disappointing what you got from it. That sounds like a loot box.
I was wondering if destroying the treasure room counted as sacrificing something important just to hurt myself for what I did, and or taking rash action to confront the object to prove my worth without any plan or advice, and or breaking something important to me or someone I care about.
Second option.
Okay, taking rash action to prove my worth. Okay, got it. I'm clearing a condition the bad way.
You didn't know that would break something, so it doesn't count.
I didn't know it would break something.
Also, even if you did, you probably would have done it.
That's a fact, but then it would have counted as breaking something important. Like intentionally breaking something. Anyway, I'm clearing a
We got our
condition
Vivian back.
the bad way.
Vivelda, make the AWOL disappear.
I'm on it. I got a blank space, baby. And I'll write a wall.
Okay.
I have no regrets.
I don't know what I was saying. You two, what are you two up to?
Yeah, okay. So I know I was relieved because Fibian left. And I tried to... Huh?
Nothing.
Did you just...
Yes.
I feel like that's a fair reaction, though.
Okay. All right. So, actually, now that Fibian's gone, I'm going to calm down a lot and tell Vivelda, like, we're safe now. So you don't have to go running off into danger as usual. We can be safe here in this cave.
Uh-huh. And then I recall the next thing Vivelda did was attack the door again.
Yeah.
So, good news, Vivelda, you're half of the way through that door.
Well, this is like a door that you have to, like, solve with puzzles and shit.
Well, you're not good with puzzles, so that means we're going to be pretty safe here.
I'm getting through this door. Just to spite you. I'm also not, like, talking to you.
You're just talking to me. Okay. Wait, listening is not laughing. I am laughing.
I'm clarifying my in-character stance here of not talking to you.
Why are you upset with me? I was only did what's best for the group.
Fibian is part of our group.
Fibian used to be part of our group.
Thanks to you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Is there any clues about how to open this door? It's made of steel and it's glowing.
It's made of steel. It appears to have the glowing doorway effect. The steel has been, like, severely dented and cracked by someone's unreasonable desire to get through it without using the doorknob.
Can't imagine why. There's a doorknob.
No, which might be why there was someone trying to punch their way through it moments ago.
Yeah, okay. Completely reasonable. All of my actions make perfect sense from my perspective.
There's no doorknob. There does appear to be a somewhat dented image on the door. You can tell that because you're running your hand across it, because if you recall, the torch in the middle has gone out.
Yeah. So there's like writing on the door.
Mm-hmm. There's writing on the door.
Okay. Yeah. Luckily, in my hand, I have a bottle of sunlight in my pocket because I'm an adventurer.
Oh yeah,
And
that's true.
so I'm gonna go ahead and get my pocket of sunlight. I got a pocket.
I
got a pocket.
got a pocket full of sunlight.
Jinx.
Now I can't talk the rest of the.
I gotta love and I know that it's all mine.
Shit,
This
it would
is
have been
why I
really
shouldn't.
lovely, but my mouth was full.
This is why, like, practically speaking, I don't need to redeem points to get Duranda to scene. Okay. Back to the subject matter at hand.
Yeah, so it's got writing. So I'm gonna take it out my pocket full of sunshine and see if I can read the writing.
Like, because your flask of sunshine was made like to adventuring standards, it lets off very little light in hopes of depleting itself very slowly. But yeah, you like hold it right next to the door and squint, and it appears to be a diagram with either 3 or 4 or 5 insets in the diagram. One of those might have been your fist. It's unclear. But it appears to be like I describe it as like a runic circle with inserts.
Okay, you can have
Maybe the type that you'd put gems
Bring
in.
me my water.
Okay. Which one?
The blue one.
I'm just
The big round blue one that's mostly transparent.
If I can't find it,
I think it's in the bathroom.
I can't find it.
Sorry, kids.
I'll get something different.
Okay. Rune stones that you might put, hollows that you might put gems in. I've got some gems that are now fragile.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna go acquire some gemmes.
What's your grace?
-1.
Okay, so you break those 2 gems.
Aw.
Would you like to stop now?
I'll look over at my incredibly, significantly more graceful daughter than me, which is actually everyone is more graceful than me. And I'll say, hey, you want to grab some gems and see if we can make them fit?
Okay. I imagine this situation looks a lot like, oh shoot, you can do it. No, it's breaking. You can do it. With Vivelda being over there cheering as Theodosia struggles desperately, you now have 1 gem in place, and the entire shield is dust.
There's dust everywhere.
Yes, but you have filled 1 gem slot. On a side note, Theodosia has webbed the gem into place because she does not want it to fall out.
Fabulous. I think I'm just gonna keep working on that. Together. Carefully.
Where are you getting more gems?
Aren't there gems all over the place?
Nope.
Okay. How many slots are there? 3.
3 or 4 or 5.
Okay, well, I have a shield that's jeweled, so I can just put that into one of the spots. Just the whole shield, web that in place.
I thought that was the one you were getting the jewels out of.
Oh, okay.
Where were you getting jewels out of earlier?
Is this not a treasure room full of treasure?
Yeah, golden treasure.
Not gems?
There was one really bejeweled shield.
Alright, fine. I don't know. I don't like doing the same thing.
Listening chaos, you happy just sitting there in your peaceful darkness, not being able to see what's going on with the door?
Well, I was just thinking about that. I'm gonna say yes for now because I can't think of an acceptable ulterior action. So when I come up with something, I'll do it. Because I think that if they're going through a puzzle, being an active detriment is pretty anti-player. I'll wait until she's done with the puzzle.
All right, back to Fibian. You have 3 eager to be of help and also slightly murderous statues hanging out in the air of this room. And in just one room over, you have an inescapable labyrinth again.
Yay!
Ooh.
You also have the ability to teleport. Last time we didn't know that, and it was a problem. So you can do that.
Should I ask the statues to come with me?
You did that
in hope-
earlier, and they said that they needed to stay there in case more enemies appeared.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I go to the labyrinth.
Nice. Welcome to the labyrinth. It appears as though someone has come by and cleaned up all of your stone pillars made for navigating.
What?
Rude.
Rude. I go in. I don't make any markers or anything.
You just start wandering around?
Yeah, I'm gonna wander the maze, looking for the bullfrog.
Oh. Well,
That sounds like a weekend.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Carefully, like my character is in the crouched position, like in the
okay,
video
okay,
game.
okay.
You're sneaking
Well-
around looking for the bullfrog.
Oh yeah, I'm sneaking around the labyrinth.
Okay.
Okay. That changes things. You don't find it.
Ah. I do a I'm gonna roll
Dooba-dooba-doo.
Okay. I'm gonna do commune with the unseen.
Okay. Let's wake up them ghosties.
Yay.
Yeah.
We do like our ghosties.
Okay. See, I draw a circle around myself with the tip of my sword. On the ground. And then I speak forbidden words and then I with my arms out I do this spin. No, not a spin, just turn completely around and back. And then raise my sword in the air and say some I don't know, anime-esque.
For Narnia and for Aslan.
That's something like
You say something that will eventually get horribly mistranslated back into English, and it sounds like for the toy balls, but that's not actually what it was in the original language.
Soup at half price.
yeah, it's like toy balls, unleash yourselves.
Okay, the forbidden summoning of the soy boy. That's not what we're talking about.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, and then I roll spirit. Then I fail spirit.
Nice.
5. I have 5 total.
Get
Okay,
an
give
XP.
yourself an experience point.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Good news. You didn't find the bull. Because the bull found you. While you're doing the summoning, you feel like hot breath on your feet, and you turn around, and the bullfrog still the bullfrog is crouched down on all four, clearly trying to hug the floor as tight as it can, while still being mobile. It's still up to your waist, though. And it's it looks up at you as it notices you've turned around, and it kind of grins at you.
I say hello there.
Take a condition.
What?
You are now against the wall.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be Fabian's last stand.
Okay. I took insecure. Oh, I keep forgetting that the conditions have
Effects?
effects on the
Same.
rolls.
Same. I'm trying to do better, but same.
The conditions have effects on the basic playbook moves, not on the stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Insecure is the one that offers a minus to entice, and the non-entice version, I imagine Connect is also affected by the -2 from Insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because Entice and Connect are essentially the same move.
So, with that in mind, you still want to take Insecure? Your feet are definitely not securely against the floor, evidently.
Okay. So the bullfrog has me up against the wall.
No, the bullfrog has yet to move.
What knocked her against the wall then?
Sorry. The bullfrog has yet to move its center of mass. It's definitely what threw you against the wall, but it's not at the wall.
Okay, so I just picked her up and chucked her.
Yes. Essentially, yeah. Fabian? You
What?
still there?
I got disconnected.
Oh. Well, so the bullfrog threw you against the wall, didn't slam you against the wall. The bullfrog's still where it originally was, more or less.
Okay. It whacked me and I went flying.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep my sword out. You know, just in case. But I'm not going in like sword first. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I have it for defending, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm here to speak with you.
And you're gonna roll entice or
Connect.
connect?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That good?
Yeah. All right. What's the attribute for entice?
Entice is plus heart, and connect is also plus heart.
Okay. Altogether, it's 10
Nice.
with the minuses and a 0 heart.
Nice.
Nice.
That's very nice.
That's the opposite of me, where it's like I get 3 bonuses and still get 10. I mean, get 6.
Okay. Gain a strain on the Minotaur.
It's just really lonely. It just needs some friends. It's a poor little meow meow.
Is that everything?
So how this looks is you're like, hi, wham! I want to try and be friends, and then you jump, just narrowly avoiding it as it gets its face stuck in the wall, as it tried to ram you. And now its face is kind of stuck in the wall, and it clearly is trying not to blush.
It's embarrassed.
It is struggling desperately to get unattached, and it's like, what?
It's embarrassed.
You didn't see this, okay? It says unable to pull itself out.
Oh yeah, that's just fine. Here. Let me help you. And I go over and I try to pry him out.
Yeah. You do succeed. Between the two of you, you do pull him out. And he is trying to avoid eye contact, and he's like, I could have done that. I didn't need help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all need help sometimes.
Aw.
Sorry, real cheesy.
Nuh-uh. I live in this massive labyrinth all by myself. I don't need help.
Okay. Maybe, but
Like every tree stands on its own, reaching for the sky, I stand alone. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That sounds great because trees do not stand on
They
their own.
don't! They're like freaking network of roots. Like, buddy.
But the roots are part of the tree.
Yes, and the roots of the neighboring trees cling to each other.
To help them stay upright.
One tree on its own is not a replacement for an entire community of trees because they work together. They all need each other.
There's one entire forest that is actually a singular tree that
Yeah,
sprouts in
it's-
many places.
It's an ash tree, or ash forest. My wife loves ashes.
Okay,
Just-
okay. That's not what we're talking about, though. We're
Okay.
talking about the definitely didn't need help, and definitely not.
High-key
Definitely did
embarrassed.
need help, and definitely very good at social interactions. Minotaur before us.
yeah, I say, you know, I'm not saying that you're incapable. I'm simply saying sometimes it's nice to have someone to you know to
Well, I wouldn't know. So, yeah. My dad thought I was a monster and had them build an impenetrable maze around me.
Aww.
So maybe you need coddled because you had parents.
I was raised alongside monsters,
And became one.
and
Sorry.
Wow. Get out.
I'm not in the scene.
And I'm
sorry.
not-
You're not sorry.
sorry that your dad locked you away. That's not fair. You should be able to be free if you want to.
Well, I'm sorry that you were raised by something you call a monster.
She said alongside monsters.
Yes, that's what he said, definitely. I'm sorry you were raised alongside something you would call a monster.
Well, I mean, they were mean to me, but I don't know. What if monsters aren't? We think they are. What if they're just people too? What if
I haven't met many people, but I will say that of the ones I have, Everyone seems to act the strange around me, the same around me. Whatever differences there are between people, I think they start to fade when the going gets tough.
United in our xenophobia. It's
Uh,
really good.
The original story of the Minotaur. Do you know how he didn't starve to death?
His mom sent him food. I don't know, remember. They sent him
His
ladies.
father
That's
sent
right.
him food.
They sent him pretty boys and pretty girls.
That's correct.
They fed princes to him. That's right. Anyway,
From the perspective of the end of the food chain, everyone seems to act very similar.
Well,
Get that belly.
what do you want to do in life? Like, if you could leave the labyrinth, if you could get away from your toxic, horrible father, what would you want to do?
My father's been dead for a long time, at least best I can tell. I don't know what I'd do if I got out of the labyrinth. I suppose, like, the question's never been around. How did you get out?
she had
Well,
dumb luck.
Well, I am I am a mystic. I the speaker for things unseen. And I can change the way things are.
Like Daedalus? Daedalus could make many great things, and with those things, nothing ever acted the way it looks like it should.
I guess it is like that.
His son
You have to
Icarus
be-
once came to show me, just by moving just by putting a rock in a special place and moving a log, he could lift something surely his weight or more.
Oh, ooh. That's pretty impressive. Is Daedalus your dad?
No, Daedalus was the architect of this place. My father was no good at much. I doubt he knew even the first thing about how this worked.
See.
That's at least what I've heard. I mean, like, I really don't have any memories of the guy.
Do you ever come across that crystal?
What crystal?
Never mind. uh um
Would you like us to leave and come back to this?
Sure.
Okay, Laurel.
You're a pirate.
Yes, I'm with the pirates.
You're with the pirates.
Y'all are har fiddle-dee-dee.
Being a pirate is alright to be.
Do what you want, because a pirate is free.
You are a pirate.
We're not related at all.
That is a GIF that has its own dedicated URL, and all it is that GIF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The pirates, the actual pirates. Pirates that matter, not the dumb son.
Harsh.
Correct. You were trying to become friends with them?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they haven't given me any reason not to be friends with them.
The only reason they can think of that you shouldn't be friends is they don't like stick around in one place too long. So if you have people nearby that you want to see again, you should probably go fetch them. But other than that, they're happy to have you aboard. Or at least the one talking to you does. By this point, you've noticed that the other two are sitting equally distanced apart from you, but in a triangle around you.
Oh, so now I'm surrounded.
Yes,
By pirates.
Yeah.
on surfboards.
Hmm. You know what? I actually don't want to join the crew. I'm gonna go. I have to find my friends.
That's fair. We do have a question, though. Like, just a matter of professional business.
Interest.
Yeah. So you got anything shiny on you?
No.
That's not the correct answer. Try again.
You're being robbed.
It may not be the correct answer, but it's the right one. I have nothing It's just me.
Just you.
Just me.
Not a single thing on you. Nothing in your possession.
Well,
I mean, literally.
earlier you did pick up some gold coins.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Was I here for it?
From the treasure room. Remember, you found the cave behind the waterfall?
Oh, yes.
I don't recall that.
That was the one who found the treasure room and there was gold there, and I'm like, ooh, shiny.
Yes, you said it was a
Well,
pile of gold coins. You've since changed your mind, but...
Because it was my fault and I changed my mind, I'm not going to take those gold coins away from you.
Well, because my memory is horrible, I will suddenly remember the gold coins. And
As you do when you're talking to a pirate, suddenly remember your money.
Oh wait, I have 3 gold coins. Is that enough to let me walk away?
4 gold coins would be enough.
I have 3.
Well, See, we're kind of in a predicament here.
What do they need
Throw,
money
throw
for?
one over to me. Let me take a look at it.
Mm. Okay, I'll. I'm alone, so that one.
You're a trickster.
I
Lie
was-
wildly.
Oh, I already am. Um. I'll flip one over to him.
Okay. You have
Just the one.
He catches it, rolls it over in his fingers a bit, frowns a bit, then flicks it over to one of the other people circling you, and they look it over and like almost drop it and end up skipping it across the water back to you. They're like, okay, if this whatever it is thinks it's okay to carry around that gold, we don't need to do business with you. And one of the 3 surrounding you is left, and the other 2 look concerned.
Everybody books it. I'm sure that's not a problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna go now. I'm
Uh,
gonna start.
Quick thing, out of pure, he looks over at his friend that is leaving actively. Pure professional courtesy from the sea pirates to the land pirates. Wherever you got that, go put it back. Trust me. Okay, bye. And then they leave.
Did I mess up by taking those? I better get back.
Okay, over to Vivelda and Listening Chaos.
All right. I think this time I'm going to look around the cave and see if there's anything around me.
Most of the things in the cave, picking it up is enough. The weight of you picking it up is enough weight for you to leave fingerprints in it.
Okay. Well, I think didn't everything like disintegrate last time?
Everything is in a state where it will disintegrate very easily.
Oh, okay. I'm
Think
going
like
to
think like a staff made of snow, and if you grab it and then let go, you can see your finger marks.
Okay.
Everything is like that. If you grab it, it will disintegrate and leave fingerprints where your fingers were.
Okay. I think last time you said there was a mirror inside here.
Vivelda is carrying around a reflective shield. That being said, you don't know where Vivelda is. It's too dark.
I mean,
All right.
I'm kind of holding a light source.
It's that dark.
Okay, fine. You can see Vivelda.
Okay. It's supremely dark.
It is too dark for you to make out Vivelda's shape. But you know that's Vivelda.
You can see nothing but Vivelda. All is Vivelda, and Vivelda is all.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Vivelda, I'm gonna talk to Theodosia and tell her, Theodosia, like, talk some sense into your mother. She's trying to get herself destroyed.
I couldn't stop my other mother from doing that. What do you think I'm going to stop Vivelda for?
All right. I'm gonna walk up to Velda and be like, "Listen, I know you're mad at me right now because you think that I hurt you or the person that you love.
Because I think you should be moderately decent to the people around you who have risked their lives to take care of you.
But don't get me wrong. I love Vivian. Okay, I absolutely love Vivian. But she's dangerous. Okay, this is not.
You ate
This is
an entire valley.
yeah, and
you
I
turned into a monster and consumed hundreds of people.
Sweetie, I am a monster. That's why I can see that Vivian is one too.
So you
And
drove
worse.
her away?
I didn't drive her away. I'm protecting you.
I don't want to
Okay.
be protected. I don't need your help.
You ate a valley? What on earth?
Oh, that
Uh,
happened, by the way.
Well, I ate a valley to save everybody. Don't worry about it. It was a good thing.
They lived.
Yeah, no one died. They just lost track of anything important to them, like family members, property, homes, entire histories. Yeah, but everyone is alive. Everything still exists. Okay? No casualties. All right? But, once things die, that's it. There's no coming back from death. I'm fairly certain of that. I'm 90% sure of that. Life is telling me that there's 50% chance of things coming back to life, depending on the right circumstances. For the most part, if things die, they do not come back. Okay? Okay.
Two things. You guys broke the resurrection machine.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and tell me whether or not resurrection exists in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And second, nothing died from your direct actions.
Yes. Is this life talking to me, or is this...
This is GM informing you of all of the lies you are telling. In case you are
I'm not
unaware of the complete BS that you are expressing.
Yes, you are not the liar class, so the GM's allowed to point out all of your inconsistencies.
Okay, and you said that what? As far as I can tell, no, so that means that's true. The other thing you said was what?
You guys broke the resurrection machine.
Right. So, that's why I said, as far as I can tell, nothing comes back to life. That's what I just said. So that's
You
true
said
too.
that there was like a 50% chance of people coming back to life.
Oh no, I said life told me that. Life is in my head talking to me and says there's like a 50% chance or something needs to be done for it to happen. But yeah, but as far as I know, as far as listening knows, that there's no way to come back from death. And you can trust me. You've never seen me kill anyone.
As opposed to...
So that's true as well, right?
Only because people don't die in this narrative. Otherwise, you would definitely have killed people.
Like I said,
To be clear, Fibian has been Fibian's actions have directly resulted in the destruction of two worlds, and you, listening Chaos, have been the most actively destructive force in the party, period, no contest.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But, again, what I said was technically true. Right? As of now, you have yet to see me kill anyone. So you can trust me.
Fibian hasn't killed
And I'm
anyone.
gonna have... Huh?
Fibian hasn't killed anyone.
Okay. But we do know that Fibian destroyed several worlds.
And you
Okay.
destroyed the third.
Does that count?
2 out of 3 worlds, you destroyed the third.
I didn't destroy it. I just put it, separated its pieces. That's not destruction. It's totally different.
I don't feel particularly interested in listening to an argument as to why you are slightly better than the rest of the people in my life.
Okay,
You can
life is
leave
telling you
now.
right. You're so
Theodosia is going to put her hand on the shoulder of Listening Chaos and be like, I know about this mom, but when the other mom says that, you walk away for a bit. And then she walks away for a bit.
Cito's just like, nope, 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 nope.
All right, fine.
I don't even want to be in this pitch black cave, and I was told I can leave. I'm going to not be here.
I'm going to. Well, I think what I would do now is I would talk to life and say,
Didn't
So-
you lose life?
"Oh no, I didn't
Oh.
lose life. I just lost a part of me."
Okay.
So yeah, that's so yeah. So I'm gonna speak to life, and I'm gonna ask her or them, how do I fix this?
Depends on what you're talking about.
Okay, so what I want to do right now.
I like the idea of life
Is
going
no-
on a lengthy medical analysis and being like, well, it looks like she's fractured her bone and is that not what you meant, dear?
I think that would be health, not right. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, how do we make Vivelda, number one, be happy, and number two, accept this as the new normal.
Okay. So, the only way to guarantee that would happen is through brainwashing and hijacking her personality.
That's what I was thinking. Actually, that was the top of the list. But
If you do that, I will bite you in the throat and tear out whatever there is making you breathe.
okay, first you agree with me, and now you're threatening me. This is
I'm telling you how to do what you want. That's not the same thing as agreeing with you.
Or saying you should do it.
okay. So okay. All right, barring smoothing out her brain and erasing all the wrinkles so that she obeys. What else do you think?
Okay.
Befriending Fibian is the best way to get this situation rolled over.
I'm already friends with Fibian. I love Fibian.
No, you aren't.
What? Fibian is like
Friendship is like a living creature, and you
Mhm.
killed it. So it's dead now. You need to go get a new friendship with Fibian.
I don't need a new friendship with Fibian. The old friendship is perfectly fine. I
It's
don't know what you're talking
Killed,
about.
darling. Trust me, I'm life.
She's got you there.
Fine, whatever. So I guess if I'm going to make things better, then I gotta get out of this cave.
Don't you hate it when
Alright.
Vivelda's right?
Vivelda, you can hear this?
No, I'm just commenting because I'm sarcastic.
Oh, okay. So I guess we can do that. But I kind of like this cave because it reminds me of my body before. Because this flesh and stuff is not flesh and chitin doesn't feel good. Ugh. And then
Body before was already super restrictive compared to what you're supposed to be.
yeah, but this is like worse. This is like being trapped in a plastic bag. It's like being in a
It's almost as though your existence is defined by the limitations of the vessel carrying you. Oh no, I wonder who has lived with that problem, dearie.
We've all lived with that problem. Are you saying it's my fault?
No, I'm saying that's how it's always been for me, and for the past few centuries you've had a shadow of it, and you're like, oh, I know what it's like, and now you actually know what it's like, and you're whining about it again.
Yes, because it sucks. I can always be upset about a terrible condition. That's healthy. If I wasn't upset, that would be unhealthy. That
I'm
means
Next
it's
time
my
I whine about the nature of being me, you don't get a whine about it not making any sense, okay? Just letting you know this is what it feels like to be alive.
ugh, disgusting. I feel like no matter what I do, like the germs won't come off. That like there's things crawling all over me and
Oh,
growing
that's
inside
because a lot
me.
of the dust has been brought to life, by the way.
Yeah, but is it so? There's actual things crawling around inside of me.
No, not inside of you, on you. Yeah, the dust that you've been making things when you bump into them. Yeah, that dust is coming to life. It's crawling around right now.
Okay, that's truly disconcerting.
I'm still hemorrhaging power. You're still gonna animate random things about you.
I am very, very. I don't know why, but it feels worse now because I know that in order to be on me, they need to like make space on me. And anyway, let's get out of this cave. This darkness is getting to me. I'm then gonna walk up to Velda and look at the door and say, "Fine, we'll do it your way. We'll fix this Fibian thing, and I'll pretend this is the best decision."
I don't respond.
So, what are you doing?
Well, I said I'd walk up to Velda first, and then I say that. And then I guess I'm going to try to figure out this door to remove it.
Yep.
I'm going to say, I did not put this door here. So
That's a fact.
okay, let's so what's the nature of the
some
door?
of this door here? Specifically, you put the faintly glowing doorway in place around this door.
Okay. So I'm going to try to reverse that and take the faintly glowing door off.
Unfortunately, the doorway is now built directly into the stone.
Mm-hmm. 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 And I'm going to say, is there any gap?
Nope.
No gaps.
It is pitch black in here. If there was
So-
a gap, you'd be able to see it.
I'm gonna look for a piece of Actually, wait. That probably. Well, let's see what happens. I'm gonna look for either like a weapon or I'm looking for something turned to a makeshift crowbar.
Everything in this room turns to dust when you grab it.
Right. All right. Then I'm gonna use my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my sword, and I'm gonna say, "Sorry, Bubs," and then I'm gonna stick it into like, try to wedge it into the seam of the door.
Sure.
Okay, and then once that happens, I'm gonna like move it back and forth, just trying to create distance between the wall and the door and the frame.
You are going to have to make a strength roll.
All right.
You are going against a steel reinforced door.
All right. I swear, nothing but terrible rolls. 8.
I see. Okay. You do successfully bend it some, I'm move the door closer to being broken. But you do it in such a way that like, okay, so that entire corner nearest you like pushes back a bit, so now you can't really get a solid wedge in. So you broke the door a little, but you can't use that method anymore to try and break it.
Okay. Next. Let's see. I'm going to. Is there a lock?
If you get Vivelda to tell you what she knows,
No.
are you going to tell him about the?
No.
Oh, you aren't. Oh, I see. Then the answer is you don't know. It's too dark to see.
Too dark.
I also pocketed my vial of sunshine.
I mean, I think, unless it was lost, I also have a vial of sunshine, which I haven't used in forever.
Did you store that inside of yourself?
You know what? Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
And
So
it's gone from.
for reminding sake, and also viewers who weren't here, there is an inventory space. Listening Chaos has opted to have not used it thus far. So, no, you don't have a bottle of sunlight. Or if you do, you think it's in your femur. That explains why it feels funny down there.
Okay, well then there you have it. Okay, let's I just thought of a really gory way to try to get some light if it's in my femur, but that's pretty gross.
You could also
so
be
I'm not...
wrong. Then you wouldn't have a fever.
But also, it's just gross too. It's gross. Ew, gross. Okay. Theodosia,
Yeah.
do you have a light?
Does it involve going near the door?
Just throw it over here. You don't have to come near.
I'm not throwing you my It'll break.
Oh, okay.
I have no
So
reason to have any faith in your ability to catch things.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Well, I mean,
surprising.
you couldn't catch a hint, so like.
Take a hint. Take a hint.
Okay. Well, I'll ask. Well, actually, no. Let's see. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna sit here in the dark then, until someone figures it out.
So, can I make a wits check?
Okay.
I got a 9. Do I come up with anything? Help me out, DM.
Fantastic. It occurs to you that there's no real way of telling the difference between a gem that turns to dust in your hands versus any other piece of material that turns to dust in your hands. So maybe it doesn't need to be gemstones.
Okay. Perfect. I will absolutely start collecting random dust.
The random dust appears to not want to be collected right now.
Rude. Who said it gets to have an opinion?
You think probably Life, who is, as previously stated, still hemorrhaging energy. That's your mix beat. I gave you a path to solution, but then also animated that path to the solution.
Okay, well, I'm still not talking to listening, so I'm gonna say, Life, sweetie.
Oh, you can't see life right now. They're like stuck inside.
Change will very helpfully pull all four of you into the dreamscape.
Thank you.
Hey, look, you can see again.
Life, sweetie, can you
See ya.
convince some dust to jump into this hole for me?
I don't know. I could try. Hey, listening chaos.
Yes.
You want to make a spirit roll? And you're allowed to
Uh,
say no.
I'm not talking to you.
So right now, my spirit is not good. So I will pass.
Looks like I can't. Sorry.
All right.
Life's kind of fickle like that, I guess.
Well, I mean, if they ask nicely, sure, why not?
Life was not requesting when she did not bother to ask when she attempted to tap into your spiritual energy stores.
Nobody is asking you nicely.
Oh, I
It
didn't mean
also might.
I didn't mean life.
Yeah. So,
Nobody is asking you nicely.
in game mechanics, I'm not giving this to Viveldo without a roll. I'm not giving that specifically to Viveldo without a roll. But in universe, life's power and your power are the same power. So if you're actively being unhelpful, it won't work.
Well, okay. Well, I feel like I mean, I could roll it. I just feel like if I fail, something bad will happen.
Yes.
So,
I mean, that is always the case with rolling.
which is why I don't want to do it because
You could come up with a different solution. There's at least one more solution.
oh, I know. How about this? Well, actually, I'll let Velda come up with it because it's kind of weird.
No, you go ahead, please. The player is tired.
How about we turn the? Why don't we bring the door to life?
That sounds like a roll
bad
that'll
idea.
end much worse. Go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds like a much worse idea. Yeah.
hmm
You know, I was like, I think it's a worse idea. You're like, go ahead. I'm like, oh, sure.
As the GM, I think bringing random stuff to life is the only solution. As someone who has to then deal with these consequences,
Oh yeah. So
I still think
it's.
it's going to be fantastic. Go, go, go.
I think I got a nice round. I got a nice round 9, but upside down and reversed. And yeah,
Okay, let's
You
see.
sound so
I'm-
excited.
I-
We should be concerned, I think.
I wasn't expecting straight up downbeat. Hold on.
Audience, you can see what we've rolled in the section called Dice Rolls that has decided to work for reasons unbeknownst to me. It didn't work the last 2 sessions again for reasons unbeknownst to me. I'm doing the best I can.
just straight up fail. Just fail. Just negative.
Okay. Listening chaos.
Mm-hmm.
In one swift motion, as soon as you're outside of the dreamscape again, one swift motion, you raise your hand. The familiar pale gold light shoots out of it, wraps up the door. You feel it breathe in its first breath, and then die spontaneously thereafter.
You killed it.
Yes,
That
you
was-
killed it. It also, however, crumples in its death and disappears through the teleport through the now open gateway.
Oh, okay. Hada. I'm gonna open my arms up.
Hey
Like,
guys,
present-
this gateway provides enough light for you to vaguely see each other. Not enough light for colors, but now you can vaguely see.
All right.
Well, well, look at that. The door came to life, and then, out of convenience, crumbled into dust. Well, technically, I didn't kill it.
Oh no, you absolutely killed it.
Ah,
No, I'm pretty sure you killed it.
Mechanically speaking, you brought it to life with not enough life for it to live, and it died.
Like
I don't think that's the person's fault. That's like blaming a mother for a miscarriage.
Okay,
Oops, that was-
raw comparison.
that was tense.
I would agree, except one of these people literally has the force of life inside of them, and the other person is a mother.
Hey, whoa.
Oh,
Mothers
I don't know what you're
create.
indicating here.
I'm indicating that mothers don't have elemental life source in their bodies. On account of there theoretically only being one of those.
Fine.
And there are lots of mothers.
Well, regardless of whether I'm blamed for it, I still don't consider this a kill. But let's go through this door.
The
and
now
hopefully-
dead door that was killed in front of me.
The door that just spontaneously offed itself. Wow.
While you were standing
what
right
a
there
god.
next to it.
What are
Shooting
the
lasers at it.
You know, you should have said. What you should have said was this: you brought it to life, but it still had the sword inside of it, so that's what killed it.
Yes.
That sounds so much better. Yes,
Yes.
that's what happened.
You like literally stabbed it with your sword, and you're like, I don't know who could have done that.
It comes
Okay,
to
okay.
life.
Uh,
It takes its first deep breath, and then it's like, who stabbed me?
Vivelda, Listening Chaos, Theodosia, you are looking at a red and blue, not blue. Let's go with gold. A red and gold swirly doorway. It does not look inviting. Jump cut to someone else. Fibian!
Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, I just came in to this creature's home and then tried to fix his life. So
We've done
maybe I should. I don't get to know him, what he likes, or I'm gonna, or something along the lines of like joining him,
worse. Wow.
like saying like, you said that you don't need help. How do you do it? How do you survive by yourself in this maze?
He kind of stands there staring dumbfounded. Almost as though he didn't expect to get this far and hasn't had that plan. I stay in my in the inner sanctum where I made my home, and then when people show up, I show up and I eat them for food.
Barbaric.
That's about
This
all
is why
of the.
eating people is deeply inferior to just having sunlight.
Oh,
So-
God, look what I wrote out of character.
Sorry.
Egg noodles, hamburger, black beans, enchiladas, spring mushroom
So
together.
I'm like, so eating people fulfills the role of sunlight. It keeps you alive?
Well, yeah, technically. It doesn't have to be people, mind you. Like, it's been wild animals a lot recently. But yeah, I eat and I sleep and I don't make statues of the people that I've eaten and try to apologize to them. Because I don't need that. I'm independent.
He's a strong, independent Minotaur that don't need no statue.
Okay, wow.
Where do you even go
I
with
don't-
that?
I don't regret my cannibalistic existence. Oh no, not sad at all. Don't ever think about how much I wish I could be held and loved by other people. Nope.
Not me. I'm a strong, independent Minotaur. He never cries himself to sleep at night. Alright, are we done making fun of this thing's life story?
So, you said something about, like, what would I do if I got out of here, right?
Yeah.
What if we get out of here and find out what I'll do?
Is it the answer eat more people? Because if the answer is eat more people, then I think you're supposed to say no.
Okay. Crap, where do we go?
I don't know. Is there a place to do stuff that you know of?
Let's see, okay, theoretically, there's still the surface with the wind.
I don't like the wind. It blows down the corridors, and it feels cold when it does it. I don't know what's up with that.
Huh. Okay.
It's always
See,
super ominous too. Whenever the wind's blowing, it's because someone's trudging around here with a cape. People with capes also tend to try and stab me, and they have this really hard outer shell. But like, I gotta eat it because it'd be wasteful to not. And the Minotaur gets distracted, lamenting the fact that he's eaten several full suits of armor.
This boy has some problems. And I don't think we can solve them.
What if we go to the battle tower? Have you been to the battle tower?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. If we go to the battle tower, you aren't allowed to eat people without their permission.
Oof.
Oh. I didn't know people would give permission. Now I feel kind of like a jerk. I mean, like, is that a thing you're supposed to ask permission about?
Oh no! Oh no!
Found this and I picked it up. I carried it around the store.
Okay, I won't eat people.
There's a word
I
I
won't
use,
eat people.
but Velda told me I can't use it. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
No.
He said you had a word that Dorinda won't let you say.
But perfectly describes what you're talking about right now.
Oh yeah, don't use that word.
You're not allowed to use that word.
So, what have we been living on recently after the sunlight?
Direct quote.
Do we eat?
Shauna.
You've been eating nothing. You could probably go for a meal, probably only about half as much as he could. He looks hungry.
Because she was with.
Yeah, no, you haven't eaten.
Oh. Crap.
You should give your consent. Give your consent.
Should I
There is rivers of sunlight around here somewhere.
Blue or gray is
her.
What was that question, Vivian?
do like a poll on the thing, like you sometimes do, on whether I should start eating
She's
start
People?
eating people.
Can we get a poll in chat on whether or not we should start having one of the main
Should-
characters do cannibalism?
Amphibian eat people. I'm not clarifying this.
I've been reaching out to her because I recently found out she didn't like me.
Well, you know what I would say.
And you didn't
Huh.
place.
Laurel, I'm muting you. When Laurel starts talking to us again, let me know. Apparently, that does not meet our guidelines.
Okay.
Okay, I think that means no.
So we're gonna say that doesn't meet the guidelines, and that you should avoid cannibalism. In case that wasn't already really obvious.
But that, my dear children, is called cannibalism, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
But is it
only-
really cannibalism?
No, for you it would not be, because what are the odds you'll meet another Diplocaulus?
I feel like our standards for cannibalism are a little bit stricter than that.
Hmm. But I don't know what to eat. What do we eat?
You aren't in a place that has food. Maybe hold off on that question.
But the Minotaur eats too. That's the issue. Is I have a friend who needs to eat.
Well,
I'm telling him not to eat.
maybe instead of teleporting to a place that you know does not have any food, you could teleport to one of the cities near the River of Sun. And then you could both get a full meal.
He's by the River of Sun.
Yeah, remember the cities.
For balance reasons, that's not an option.
Okay, just so you know, Cleo. Oops. One second.
Okay, so, Fibian. I hate to say it, but when you have a problem that no reasonable person can think their way out of, you do have unreasonable friends you could ask.
Oh yeah. I guess I could bring the bullfrog to my old party.
To your unreasonable friends.
I don't know whether he'll eat them or not.
He said he wouldn't, without permission.
Doubt.
But that would mean going back to my old party.
How would they feel about it if you showed up with a monster?
No, how would I feel about it when I have to talk to them?
Mm-hmm.
You also have a member of the party, Laurel, who was not there when you were a monster. Or proclaimed a monster.
You could go bother
Oh
Laurel.
yeah.
I think they could also go bother Paranoia.
Well, I can't say it didn't cross my mind, but no, not it'd have to be a more important event than this. Okay. So, sorry, my brain's kind of fried. Let's see.
It's alright, it happens to us all.
I could go to Laurel. Maybe Laurel's not a big fat jerk. I didn't mean fat jerk. I mean like
Wow.
jerkiness is big and fat.
Yeah.
Language. Unbelievable.
You're not her mom anymore.
Unbelievable.
Can we switch to other people?
Yeah. It is 6:30, so we should find something to wrap up with.
Find a place. Yeah.
I didn't mention this to any of my party members, but I was thinking we should wrap up closer to 6:30 instead of 7 because we're all pretty fatigued by 7.
I am calling a break, so wrap up or don't. I will be back if you don't.
Okay. Yeah, so we have proceeded to solve none of our problems. Good work, team. I'm
Welcome.
proud of us. I think
I'm trying to be an
All for-
asshole, okay?
you're trying to be an asshole.
I'm trying really hard to be an asshole. It's just, so thank you for seeing it. I appreciate it. I'm glad you recognize like this is I really appreciate it.
You feel seen and welcomed.
It's a lot of work tearing everyone else down and not allowing them to build themselves back up again afterward. I gotta keep the pressure on, make sure everyone's miserable. Oh man.
They switched to playbooks, and their playbook that they switched to was asshole but on purpose instead of asshole but on accident.
Yeah. What am I think I'm chaotic neutral right now, as opposed to before I was like neutral evil. Now I'm chaotic neutral.
No, this is definitely a step towards the evil, not away from it.
Oh no, this is actually away from the evil because I'm trying to be good, like actually trying to be good.
No, no, that doesn't make you good. That doesn't make you more good.
Yeah, like making an attempt to be good and failing at it is probably the goodest thing you can do.
Nope.
Yeah, it's about effort. All right. Stamina.
You can get a point for intentions, but that's it. Just 1 point. It is not the goodest thing. Get out of here, you woke SJW. You can actually do good in order to count as being good.
Why do you say woke SJW?
It seemed like a funny thing to say.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Whether or not listening cast is more or less of an asshole.
Oh, I said that before I was neutral evil, but now I'm neutral. I'm chaotic neutral, and
And I disagree. I think that they're more evil now than they were previously.
Yeah, I did reverse those two. You started out as chaotic neutral.
Strike that. Reverse it.
You are now neutral evil. You don't really care what's going on so long as you can do the meanest thing at any given point.
Harsh, but yes.
okay, no. So listening is actually trying to be good. I, as a player, am trying to be as evil as possible. Totally different. Listening is trying to do the best thing for everybody, but I, as a player, am intentionally making everything listening does look horrible. Just appear to be the worst thing possible, which takes a lot of work. You know?
So speaking of which, if anyone is uncomfortable IRL with listening's constant bullshit, that's fair. And all you have to do is just you can say, hey, I'm calling a break, or you can use one of our safety tools in our Discord server. We have plenty of safety tools, so if anyone gets uncomfortable, then please don't hesitate to let your DMs know.
Oh, I didn't. Did someone actually dislike the?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm just putting that
From
out there.
a DM perspective, I'm pretty sure I've put Vivelda and Listening Chaos in a box where they have one option.
Yep, we're
I
going
wouldn't
through
be
the box.
surprised if they came out with another option, but I'm pretty sure they have the one option.
Yeah, are we going through the doorway? I'm pretty sure we're going through the doorway.
Yeah, I guess we're going to the doorway.
Okay. Fibian and Laurel. Are you two... Is Fibian going to teleport to you two, and am I going to go back to having two groups?
Will your suffering ever end? No.
Do you want me to teleport to you and have some storyline with a giant people-eating monster? And pirates.
Oh, I muted her.
Oh my goodness.
I unmuted her. It wasn't even a server mute.
Laurel, we can hear you now.
I was muted. It was probably Chiss, wasn't
it? You were having other conversations that I didn't feel like the internet needed to listen in on.
Oh, it was.
You might have just been muted on Drenda's side.
Mm-hmm. I just muted you on my side because that is what the audience can hear.
Okay.
And so that everyone else would be able to tell me when to unmute you. But yeah, do you want Fibian to come and bother you?
You two players think that's a good idea? One Venus flytrap, one... I said the name earlier, but I forgot. And one bullfrog. Wandering around, acting as though they know where their friends are.
Mouth games.
It sounds good to me.
My hopes.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna teleport to Laurel.
Okay.
Fun.
Everyone, starting next week, I'm going to hand out love points. 2 love points at the end of every session. If you don't get a love point, it's not because you weren't good at whatever.
Doesn't love you.
Vivelda, give me a love point back.
What?
Harsh.
You love me mostest.
I'm uncomfortable with that statement.
Oh, all right. The DM probably still loves you.
I'm just saying, like, I want to encourage the use of love points without, like... Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I added them so they could be used, not so they could be hoarded. So I'm going to give out points equal to half the party most weeks.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Sounds great. Thanks. I have been using my love points. That's how I'm at 1.
I have not because I figured, hey, why not fail? That sounds pretty cool.
I like winning sometimes, though.
I think I gave some of you like custom moves. How many of you still have custom moves?
I do not.
Me neither.
I do.
I used up my custom move. I cut my own wings
Okay.
off. because
So I
am
might
the
come
most
up with.
extra.
It's true. I might come up with additional custom moves and then like make it so you guys can trigger your custom moves with love points. That sounds fun. But I don't know.
Actually, that's thematically appropriate too.
Yeah.
So there you have it. 2 birds with 1 killing stone.
No, well, I'd never killed the birds. I simply mained them.
Oh
Okay,
no, I'm
that's
saying
bad.
that I've definitely killed some birds, and cooked their corpses too.
Wow. Confessions.
Yeah, that
Confessions
sounds-
of an axe murderer.
No. Like I mean, I can't very well eat them raw. You know, eating a bird raw. I'm talking about chickens. You know that, right?
I'm aware.
Okay, good.
I'm
Just-
aware
just-
that there's a completely reasonable in IRL explanation for this.
Just like, wait, what? I
Okay.
know. Hmm.
Are we ending
Yeah.
at right now or in half an hour?
I think ending now makes sense.
I think Gavelda needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to the thing tomorrow?
I am.
Okay.
You want to ride? I still have space.
Ooh, that
I
would be
hate to
nice.
break it to you, Drenda, but Fibian absolutely has space. You have change.
All right, get out.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm go live like right now.
All right, we are gonna wait around for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna raid Armsteel because she's our lovely DM, and we love supporting her. And then I'm gonna go collapse, like normal
All right.
people do. I hope you all had a great session. This was definitely one of our more chaotic sessions. We are following up from last session where everyone decided that they hated each other's guts, so it wasn't really going to get much better. It's definitely one of those this has to get worse before it gets better scenarios. But hopefully it's entertaining worse. Hopefully it's an entertaining worse. That's a phrase, and yep, that's what I said, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, I actually really like Vivian. So,
I'm
I just in case anyone thinks otherwise, I'm just being an ass for narrative's sake. Not.
so Fibian, you're loved.
Thank you.
No.
I think we all love Fibian. She's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I also think it was super funny that Laurel, who did not get into a fight with anyone last week because she wasn't present, also was just like, you know what? Fuck the party. Why not? Why not? Really?
Wait, I got. So like, listening has to be mean to Laurel now.
Why would you do that?
I got to think of a reason. I already have a couple of reasons. Like look at her mouth. That means she was designed. She's a killer. She's designed to kill. Like
Oh
she
my
can't help
goodness.
it. So I'm like, yeah. So we're gonna go with that and something like that.
Why are you like this?
You want me to be like this? I swear. This is a good thing. All right.
I don't know anything about that. I'm innocent.
Okay.
I definitely
All
do
right,
not
guys.
encourage this behavior. All right.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to everyone. It was nice, fun playing with you guys as usual. That's why I show up.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys all have a great night
Yeah.
and get some rest if you're tired. That's it. Yeah.
Good night.
All right.
All right.
Night.
Let me see if Arm's still online yet. Doop a doop boop boop. You go and think we got problems, and I think we can solve them. Excuse me. Okay, so if I was to pick up a new game to play, what should it be? I think that if you have an opinion about what games I should play, you should swing by our Discord and stop and let me know your opinions. I do take requests. I prioritize requests for my subscribers. So if you've got a free Prime subscription, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Steal some money from Jeff Bezos. We do like that here. It looks like Arm Steel is live. Yes, here we go. So we're gonna raid her. Raid Arm Steel. Boop boop doop boop doop 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 doop. Unless she's not live yet. In which case, I'm sorry. I think that like I've dumped you on an empty stream like once, and I thought she was live and she wasn't. So let me go pull that up on a different page. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Remember, you're important and somebody loves you. I hope you all had a great time with Thirsty Sword Lesbians today. We might do a bonus Genshin stream on Sunday just because I really enjoy playing Genshin. And I didn't get to do very much of it on Tuesday. But other than that, yeah, I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye!